I always loved the circus. Since my childhood, my parents took me to various circuses. I've always been fascinated by acrobats. I was always amazed by the skill of magicians, loved watching what the animals did. But honestly, I've never liked clowns. I always considered them complete idiots. And even now, I still do. But unfortunately, I haven't been to the circus for a long time, and it never comes to our city. Today was my day off, and I decided to enjoy it. I went for a walk in the park. There, I noticed a poster with a clown on it, looking quite eerie. In his hands, he held a very creepy and ugly doll. The poster read, Circus of Freaks. At the bottom, I saw an address, or rather just the street name. Street of Psychopath. I had heard about this street. Its entrance had been closed off. There used to be a circus there, but people who went there started disappearing. Soon the circus was closed, but the disappearances didn't stop, so they decided to close off the street as well. The path there was difficult, but not every time can you take part in a performance, so despite everything, I decided to go there straight away. I noticed a huge tent. Approaching it, I saw a ticket booth. A woman sat there. Her face was masked. She had no mouth. It slightly scared me, but I still asked her for a ticket. When I entered, it was dark all around, but the performance had already started. I tried to figure out where I should sit. Row 6, seat 13. Passing by the audience, I found it very strange that they weren't moving, but maybe it was just my imagination. But sitting in my place, I noticed a guy sitting next to me. I asked him when it had started. I don't know, I just got here myself. He replied grumpily as he looked at the performers. I turned my head to the arena to see what he had noticed. I saw a male and female acrobat performing tricks, swinging on bars. But then I noticed something strange. Oh God, instead of legs, they had hands. That's when I got really scared. Soon they finished their performance and crawling on the arena like spiders. I couldn't move. Who were these people? The guy next to me seemed calmer than I did. Then a magician came onto the stage. His appearance made me feel nauseous. I think my neighbor felt the same way. His body was twisted like a spiral with bones sticking out. He started performing tricks, really horrifying and disgusting tricks. Then the clown appeared, the same clown as in the poster. Now, dear spectators, we will play together. We will choose players, just like always. He took out a box with pieces of paper, let his hand go, and pulled out a slip. John Peterson. I noticed. My neighbor flinched. That's my name. He stammered. John Peterson. He said it again. Don't keep us waiting. John stood up. He slowly descended the steps and soon stood next to the clown. The host lowered his hand again and pulled out another piece of paper. Marie Bland? Oh my God. That's my name. But how does he know my name? Marie? I sat still. Marie, don't keep us waiting. Come out. The clown demanded. I stood up and slowly descended to the arena. I was scared. And there I stood next to him, looking into his angry, blood-filled eyes. Well then, since our players are here, I will explain the rules to you. Sit down. So, the rules of the game are simple. I ask you questions, and you must answer them. Incorrect answer, I cut off a part of your body. Correct answer, I sew a part of your body onto you. But first, we'll inject you with a mini bonus. With it, you can survive, even if your heart is cut out. The woman who sold me the ticket approached me from behind. She injected me with a green liquid. The same liquid was injected into John. So, the question. A girl's mother died. At her funeral, she saw a man. He intrigued her. 3 days later, this girl killed her sister. Why? Out of jealousy, John shouted. Marie, your answer. I was terrified, but I started thinking. I've always been good at solving riddles. An idea came to me, but I was so scared to even utter a word. Marie, we're waiting. If he attended the mother's funeral, then he must have been familiar with the family. Perhaps she wanted to see him again. The clown smiled. Marie, you answered correctly. Oh God, thank goodness. Really? John. The clown turned to him with a huge grin. I must cut off a part of your body. I think I'll cut off your hand. He took out an axe, approached John, smiled again, and swung the axe. No, I can't watch. I closed my eyes. I didn't dare to open them until I heard my name. Marie, according to the rules, I must sew this hand onto you for your correct answer. What? What did he just say? No, this can't be. So, where should I sew it? Marie, tell me, do you have a talent? He unexpectedly asked me a question. Yes, I answered in a quiet voice. I practiced gymnastics. He came up to me and started sewing the hand onto the back of my head. Let's continue. I told you it would be fun. So, the next question. So, the questions went on for a long time. Soon, almost all of John's body parts were attached to me. From the remaining parts, he created a Lilliputian, an ugly Lilliputian who played the guitar. And now, I'm a gymnast in this circus. I perform and scare women and men, even children, with their parents. And almost every day, I watch as this clown creates new freaks for his circus.